Hey everybody, what is going on? Happy Thursday, October 6th to you. I'm working on a new camera stand here. It's actually a new gimbal that I'm trying out with the camera with my phone tonight, and so far I like it. So if we could please if everybody could let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. I apologize, I keep looking over to my left, your right. This is where my computer screen is. This is where I see the comments come in. So before I go any further, please somebody throw me a comment so I know that everything is coming through loud and clear. I will just sit back and wait. I know there's a lag, so I have a sip of tea while I'm waiting. I see Teresa Flanders here. She says hello. I say hi back. Scott Argetsinger's here from Dreamweaver Lures. Todd Bone, Mark Pearson. Just let me know if you can hear me okay, though, please, somebody. PD Schloud, Phil Starr's here. There we go. Kirk C is saying Lima Charlie loud and clear. Thank you very much, Kirk. Ken Brescia from Tennessee is smoking up some salmon. How do you like those things, man? Mark Pearson, all good. Schloud. Tim, good to see you. Jim Dabrowski, loud and clear. Okay, there we go. We know that everything is working now. Good to see everybody. As always, I got to let you know that these live streams are proudly brought you to by Dreamweaver Lures. Check them out at dreamweaverlures.com. That link is down in the description. Pretty much everything I'm going to talk about tonight is linked down in the description. So, Ken, you're using honey and maple syrup for smoking those salmon. I tell you what, when I smoke fish, that's one of my favorite things to do in the last, half hour, 40 minutes or so. Take some maple syrup or take some honey and drizzle it over that salmon so that caramelizes a little on there. It gets a little sweet. So good, so good. Chevy Guy 65 says you want the colder water in Milwaukee, you can have it. But really, the fishing over here is still pretty good too. All right, we got a few people on now. I'm watching the numbers go up. I was waiting a little while to a few more viewers get on before I get into all the topics. Shane Trudell from the Tangle Tackle Army is on here. Good to see you, Shane. I like seeing that little green color come in. We got your little badge there right next to your name. Pretty cool. Actually, that'll lead me right into the first thing I want to talk about tonight, the Tangle Tackle Army. That link is in the description if you want to join up. We got a bunch of people jumping on board. Some of the benefits for that, and these are just not limited to just these, but your comments come through in a different color for me. I see them much more prevalently, but you also get access to videos that, you get early access to videos. Like today, I just posted a video to the Tangle Tackle Army only, so only members in the Army get to see this for now. And it's a video regarding how to keep fish from tangling up, or how to keep fish from getting into your dipsy divers when you're fighting them. And we've all been there a million times. I've been there, you've been there, all your buddies have been there. You get a crazy fish, one of them goes coho, and it goes over to the side of the boat, and it goes into your diver rods, goes under your here into your divers, goes nuts. And next thing you know, you're either breaking that fish off, or you got a tangle, or all of the above. I posted a video today how to avoid that, how to actually keep those tangles from happening, to keep from losing many, many, many more fish. It's a technique that a charter captain showed me a long time ago, and it absolutely works. Absolutely works. And I have not had a fish break off into my divers or get tangled up in my divers in a long time. Unless it goes absolutely ape crap at the back of the boat and just dives over to that side. But most of the time, you can tell when that fish is going off to the side and you're thinking, oh man, what am I going to do? Do I need to speed up the boat, to pull them back behind? Do I need to turn? Sometimes those things are just not available, and there's just flat out, really, there's a better way to do it. So if you want to check out that video, join up on the Tangle Tackle Army. You'll get access to that video. Like I said, that is in the description on how you can do that. There's a link right there. And what I'll do with those videos, because I'm not going to keep things away from everybody on the channel. This channel belongs to all of you out there. What I'm going to do is the Tangle Tackle Army is going to get early access to those videos. Thanks, Jason C. Appreciate that. Shane Trudell, I see your name there also. Thanks for watching the video. I'm glad you enjoyed that. It's good information. But yeah, it'll get released. Some videos will get released to the Army, and then I don't know. So after some time passes, maybe a month or two, I'll release it back out onto the main channel, like you're watching right here. But if you want early access to some really good videos, some really good information, join up on the Army. I'd love to have you on there. We got a lot of people there already. It's really cool. It's building up, and you can actually build up in levels. You can actually rank up. Like you can see the Tangle Tackle Army people on there now. They're all privates right now. But every month or so, they actually rank up the longer you stay in the Army. It's pretty cool. All right. Jason, see, you're in your deer blind. You better be quiet, man. Al Schroeder, did you miss the hot fishing report? No, you didn't. But, Al, yeah, the fishing is just that. It's pretty hot right now. A lot of boats going out and catching a boatload of fish. So let's actually do the fishing report. I don't have anything specific because I have not been out. I pulled my boat out a week ago. There's a video on the channel actually showing me taking the boat out. Nice little drone footage, nice little shots of the boat coming out on the lift. Pretty cool. If you've never seen a big boat get lifted out of the water before and set down on a trailer or a cradle or whatever, check out that video. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I remember the first time I saw that happening. It's pretty impressive, the amount of power that those cranes, those lifts actually have. But yeah, check that out if you want to. But yeah, I have not been out in a week, obviously, because my boat's out of the water. But everybody I've talked to saying they're still going out and getting nice batches of fish. And it's been really all over. It hasn't been any one single depth. Some people I've talked to have been in 120 foot of water. Some I talked to have been out in 250 feet of water. Patrick Johan, good to see you. Patrick's the owner-operator of GRC Trolling Flies. Excuse me. TD South, thanks for the comment there on the drone footage. But some people, like I said, are saying 250, 120, 150. It seems to be all over the place. And it seems to be a lot of spoons going off still. Some flash or fly, but it seems like spoons have been pretty much dominating out there, and they've been getting great fish. Obviously, I'd say 99.5% of the big kings are into the rivers. You might still get a rogue one out there. I don't know. There might still be. I can't say there's none out there. There probably is still a few big ones out there. But there is a ton of really, really good 2- and 3-year-old kings out there. A bunch of really good steelhead out there. And by really good, I mean like 10, 12 pounds almost on average coming in. And still some really good coho coming in. I've been hearing 14, 15, even 17-pound cohos being caught still out on the shelf out of Manistee, Ludington, Frankfurt, those areas. You got the time and you got the way to get out there, go. It is good fishing still right now. Run your spread. I would go spoon heavy. You don't even have to go crazy colors or anything like that. Go to your standbys. Go to the ones I've shown you on this channel over and over and over again. You're going to do just fine. Go back to 2 weeks ago when Scott Argesinger did that end of the year fishing report. Run some of that gear. That's all good stuff. You're still going to put good fish in the boat. Really good fish. So, I mean, go for it. Just go for it. Why not, right? I mean, I know a lot of us right now are turning our attention to the bow stand. We're going to get out there in the trees and just enjoy the fall weather. I really love the fall weather. I really do. It's cold today and rainy and windy, and I just love it. I know a lot of us are going to go out there and enjoy that kind of thing. But I'll tell you what, I'm a little bummed that my boat is no longer in the water. I would love to go out tomorrow morning and go fish, because can you beat a 12-pound steelhead on the end of a 5-color? I mean, there's really no funner fish out there to watch tail dance across the water than the steelhead on a 5-color or something like that. But those 2- and 3-year-old kings also, boy, they fight like monsters. You would swear you got a 25-pound king on there, and it'll come in being a 14-pound 3-year-old. They fight like you know what. They fight. So if you can get out there, go for it. Get out there. Just be careful. The weather this time of the year can get really dicey. Watch your weather reports. Have your PFDs. Make sure you got a plan. Make sure people know about the plan. I don't need to beat this thing up, but every year I hear about some unfortunate person out there that became another statistic, and it's avoidable in a lot of those cases. I don't mean a Monday morning quarterback anybody. Just take the time. Do it smart, because that weather this time of the year, and the deeper we get into the year, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse, and it can get bad in a hurry. I'm going to try this name that just popped onto the channel. Pierre-Luc Dubois. If I'm saying that, Pierre-Luc Dubois, man, give me a thumbs up if I am, because that's a good one. Pierre's obviously another member of the Tangle Army. Good to see you. Yeah. Silver Salmon's asking, have I ever fished Lake Huron? Never on a boat. I've shore fished before over there, but it was a long time ago. Yep. Will Spencer, good to see you also. Any perch rumors anywhere from Al Schroeder? Al, I haven't heard anything on the perch yet. No, sorry, bud. Bob Hunter saying time to hit the rivers for steelhead. Actually, Bob, I'm glad you mentioned that because it reminded me of something I wanted to throw out tonight. With my retirement just around the corner from my main daytime job, probably in the next few months, I will start turning into a river guide also on the off season. So I am actively, well, I won't say actively, I'm in the market for a river boat right now. That's how I should phrase that. If there's anybody out there that has a good line on a good river boat, I would be happy to entertain whatever you send me. You can email me, christangletackle@gmail.com. I'm not narrowing it down to any one model either. You know, I do like the Stealth Craft. I'm looking for 18 feet. I'm looking for, obviously jet drive and a few other things. Center console's a must for me also. So if you got a line on one, give me a bump. I'd be happy to take a look at it. All right. Yeah, I saw Silver Lining was selling their boat, Tim. I talked to him about it, and he is just a little out of my price range on that. Nice boat, though. Yeah, nice looking boat. Yeah, he's sitting at close to $40K for that thing, and that's just a little more than I want to spend right now on a river boat. But yeah, it's a good one. All right. Okay. We have a giveaway to do tonight. Scott Argesinger's on here from Dreamweaver. He is the mastermind behind this giveaway. If you didn't see it, about a week and a half ago, Scott and I got together for our end of the year fishing report. What worked for us? What were our best baits for the whole season? If you haven't seen that yet, check that out. But I asked everybody to leave a comment down below, and then I would pick a random comment from all of those to do the giveaway. Scott, I know you're on here. I don't know what you have in the giveaway, but if you want to leave a comment, Scott, on what's in there, I'm sure people would love to see it. I'm sure it's all the good stuff, all the paddles, all the spinnies we talked about, the spoons, the fuzzy bears. So Scott, thanks for being here and doing that. Everybody, if you don't mind, throw Scott a thumbs up right now or a thanks or whatever. He is just a good guy, good friend, good fisherman too, and love having him on the channel. Bill Gerlach, good to see you, man. Thanks for being part of the Army. Scott, again, thanks for me personally. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for supporting the channel. And the only thing that I ask everybody, if you can, please support the people, the companies that really support this channel. In Dreamweaver, thanks everybody I see all the thumbs up coming in. Dreamweaver is a huge supporter of this channel. So please, if you get a chance, if you ever talk to Dreamweaver in any way, tell them that you just tell them thanks. Tell them you saw a lot of their stuff on the channel. They really enjoy hearing all that. All right, but the winner from that giveaway pulled a random comment. The winner is David Callis, K-A-L-I-S, or Callis. David Callis or Callis, you are the winner on that. And I know that's going to be a heck of a nice package. I know Scott doesn't cheap out on anything. When he does giveaways, he does giveaways. So, David Callis or Callis, K-A-L-I-S, you are the winner on that. What I will ask you to do, I don't have that in my possession. What I need you to do, David, is contact Dreamweaver. Scott, if you're on here and you're still listening to me, if you can pop a phone number up on the screen to the shop, or David, if you just go to dreamweaverlures.com, the phone number is on there. Call Scott. Ask for Scott when you call. Let him know who you are. He will get your information, and he will get that mailed out to you. So that's going to be a really good package. I'm kind of jealous on that one. Yeah, Scott's saying lots of good stuff, most of the stuff we talked about the other night, and a few things we didn't talk about, which has me intrigued. Okay, very nice, Scott. All right, David Calise or Callis, please get a hold of Scott at Dreamweaver to claim your prize and enjoy it. Go out there and catch some fish. All right, this Sunday, awkward transition there, but this Sunday, you're not going to want to miss the live stream that's going to come on this channel on Sunday night at 7 p.m. It's going to be a blast. Scott's going to be a part of it. Call the Wild just joined up on the Tangle Tackle Army. Thanks, Call the Wild. Appreciate that, bud. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss this Sunday. So I'm going to give you a little shakedown on what we're doing this coming Sunday. It's going to almost be like a game show, just a dorky, corny game show. I have 5 very good anglers coming to the channel. I'll tell you who it is right now, actually. It is Jeff, Captain Jeff from Hot Ticket 2 Sport Fishing. It is, Mike Link from Netminder and his own Sport Fishing. It is Jake Bartinsky, also the captain of Netminder. These guys are all captains. It is Adam Knudsen from Hiatus Charters down in Ludington, and also from his Reel to Reel channel here on YouTube. He has a great channel if you want to check it out, Reel to Reel Outdoors. And then the 5th person is kind of a dark horse, I want to say. The 5th person is not a captain, but he is my first mate. It's Blind Osprey that's on this channel all the time. Hopefully he's going to be able to make it. There's one factor where he may not be able to make it. If he can't, we'll just go with the 4 people, the 4 captains. But it's going to be a really, really fun competition on the channel, live stream the entire time. It's going to consist of knot tying. It's going to consist of untangling of knots. We all get tangles, so it's going to consist of lure identification. They're going to have to see some spoons or some other things, know what the heck they are, and it's going to consist of general Great Lakes knowledge, like trivia. So they're going to go head-to-head on this channel on Sunday at 7 p.m. The winner gets a $50 Cabela's gift card that I just bought today, so that's kind of nice. And I'll see if I can find a way to talk the owner of Tangle Tackle, maybe to throw in a couple other things as well. But a $50 Cabela's gift card is nice to have also. But that's going to be Call the Wild saying my money's on the first mate. Call the Wild. That's not a bad prediction, because I tell you what, captains can get a little lazy when they say, "Hey, first mate, go untangle that thing or go take care of that." First mates know what they're doing. They do, and they're fast too. So yeah, we'll see how that comes out. But that's going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. It's going to be a blast. Yeah, TD Schlout, I hear what you're saying. He's saying you wish you could play along somehow. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Scott Argensinger is going to be the guest judge at this competition. So I'm going to be the host. Scott is the guest judge, and then the other 5 guys will be going against each other. I'm also trying to get one other guy to come along as another guest judge. Scott, you know who it is. It's George Freeman from Freestyle Charters. I haven't heard back from him yet, though, if he's interested in that. But it's just gonna be a fun time, and it's gonna be live. And so we all know that bad things can happen on live shows. So God, pray for us right now, please. But TD Schlout, I hear you. I tried thinking of a way that I could get the entire audience involved somehow. But even if I showed a spoon and say everybody in the audience, throw their guess out, it would just get crashed. It would be so many. There's no way I'd be able to keep up with it. So I wish there was a way to get all of you out there involved in this thing. But I think you're just really gonna. I know you're really gonna enjoy just watching it and watch the idiocy that I'm sure will ensue when all of us get together. So, like I said, please pray for us. Okay. Call the Wild, say you were a first mate years ago and you know the practice they get constantly. Yeah, you run hard as a first mate. I was a first mate for a long time. You bust your butt. I remember my wife saying a couple times, it must be nice. You go out to go fishing and you get paid for it. And no shame on her, but people don't understand how hard you work as a first mate. Well, trust me, my wife works hard too. She understands. She's a hard worker. But yeah, as a first mate, you do. You go out there and you run your tail off. All right. Call the Wild, you're right. It could be like watching a comedy show. It's probably exactly what it's going to be. All right. What am I missing on here? Trying to think of anything else that I wanted to talk about. Right, that's about it. That's all I want to talk about tonight. I don't have a whole lot more going on. Fishing is good. Get out there if you can. If you're out there in a tree bow hunting, wear your harness, please. Please, that's another thing I see every year is the numbers of people that didn't wear their harness and unfortunately didn't make it home because of that. A harness, it will save. If you need a harness, I'll buy you a harness. God, please don't send 1,000 requests to me. You know what I'm saying though. Please wear a harness if you're going to be in a tree. It's so important. Make sure you make it home. Shotgun appear if you're wrong. Oh man. Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. Mitch is saying his money is on Tim. Yeah, my money's a little on Tim also, Mitch. I hear you, bud. I know. I hear you. Guys, gals, that's about it. It's about all I got. Like I said, make sure we tune in Sunday night at 7 p.m. It's going to be a really good time. If you want to become a member of the Tangle Tackle Army, get early access to a lot of really good videos, jump on. We'd love to have you. That link is down below. And the fishing is good. Go for it. Get out there. Enjoy it. Watch the weather, but have fun. Try to think of anything else. If you got any questions, let's open it up right now to questions. Scott is on here from Dreamweaver. Got any questions, comments for Dreamweaver, please throw them out to Scott right now, or anything that you got for me. I'll open it up for another 30 seconds to a minute, or a couple minutes, however long it takes. Oh, let's look at the poll. Let's look at the poll. There's a poll above. If you did not see the poll yet, please take a minute to vote. I will give that another minute or so or longer to run out. And the poll question tonight is, if you could only choose one port next year to fish out of, which would you choose? And I wish there was more than 4 options. I could only pick 4 places, so I know there's other good ones. Manistee, Ludington, St. Joe, or Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Those are your 4 choices. We have 79 votes in on that right now. And right now, Manistee is in the lead with 53%. And Ludington is second with 38%. But I'm going to let that run another minute or so. So please, if you haven't voted on that, please go up above, and they'll end the poll, and it'll give you the final stats. Pat Enos looking for lead for walleye fishing. I know a couple guys that might have some extra of that, and they might have a lot of free time coming up too. Man, you know, I don't like commenting on negative things on this channel very much, but that's not really a negative thing. If you haven't seen that yet, if you have not seen those 2 people get busted on the walleye tour, the Lake Erie walleye tour, holy moly! There's a little deep down part of me that actually feels a little sorry for those 2, you know what's, for the pain that's coming on them. But boy, did they bring it on themselves. Guys, gals, if you got to cheat to win a tournament, how could you put a trophy on the wall and be proud of it? What a shame. And they finally got busted. And I don't know anything about those 2. I don't know anything about their backgrounds. I don't know anything about the Lake Erie walleye tour. But it sounds like they were being suspected of doing things like this for a long time. So, I don't know. It is what it is. All right. Fred Ducharme is saying, you watch every week. First time you actually caught one live. Schedule's been crazy. Thanks for all the info. Fred, thanks for being here. Somebody asked, or somebody said, how about those Lions? How about those Lions? Guys, let's not give up on the Lions. They looked good last week. I know they lost. I get that. But they put up a ton of points against a really good team. The problem is the defense let a lot of points be put up by that really good team. So I think the Lions are good. I mean, I don't think they're good. I know they're good. They're good. They just got to get that defense shored up a little bit more. They got to stop letting those people score those easy points on them, or even the difficult ones. Once they do that, I see them going far in their seasons upcoming. So I am excited. Yes, I do love the Lions. You guys know that about me. If you haven't checked out my Support Detroit shirts, check them out. There's a link in the description. If you haven't checked out our Salmon Survivor of Tippy Dam or other funny shirts, those links are the link is in the description for those also. Just go to the Salmon Fanatics Closet link down there, and you'll enjoy those. You'll enjoy those. Yeah, Ken, 35 points a game on average for the Lions. Yeah, I get it, dude. Yeah, I get it. Pierre Luc, if my salmon had 30 spoons on it, it's not cheating. That salmon was a hard worker. Yeah, you're right, dude. There was fish that we saw. I didn't see personally, but I talked to others that saw fish going up the dam, the Weir Dam, the Little River Weir. I should put it that way so you know what I'm talking about. But they were dragging flasher flies up through the weir. They're dragging spoons in their mouth still. You know, a lot of that stuff will get kicked out of the mouth after a while. They'll just expunge it somehow. But there was still a bunch. Dragging gear up through the weir. So yeah, a lot of it stays in, I guess. NPM wants to know if I've changed my drag washers on my reels. I have not. Nope. I'm satisfied with the ones that I have. Okay. All right. That's all I got. Let's check out the poll. Let's see what the end numbers are. Let's see here. We're going to end the poll right now. The numbers should pop up on your screen. And there we go. End of the poll numbers. If it's not popped up for you yet, it will in a moment. But if you could only fish one port next year, which would you choose? Manistee, 50%, the winner. Ludington, 37%. Sheboygan, 10%. St. Joe, 2%. All right. Oh, the granite fish. Rich Henderson, we want to know when we're giving away that granite fish. That will be coming up on this Sunday's live stream. I have a couple giveaways to do on that. Thank you for reminding me, though. Good call. That's all I got. We're almost a half hour in. Let's get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Have a great Thursday. Have a great Friday, great Saturday, and we'll see you on Sunday. Don't miss that live stream. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. All right. We'll see you. Take care.